Welcome in, everybody. We are back after a great weekend, and we got a lot of challenges to cook. Austin, how you doing, my friend?
My man, we here. We got a solid slate, honestly, for a four gamer.
I know.
It's interesting, but I kind of like it. I kind of think it's going to be competitive basketball. Usually, when we think that it isn't, though. So do as you wish with that. But I'm excited to get rolling. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's been a productive day. Not even just the betting stuff, but it's just been. I feel really good about the day in general. And
Hell yeah.
usually, when we have a good day in general, hopefully we get a good slate to bet on. So, yeah, should we get into it?
Let's do it.
We got Chase in the chat. Oh, for those, I don't know why Chase refused to make his own account. We got to peer pressure him into doing it. But this man is sharp, and I actually probably talk with him just as much as I talk with Austin at this point. So show some love to Chase in the chat if you guys haven't already. But let's get this thing cooking. So I'll start with my list. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. Top points projection, Jalen Brunson over 29.5 points. It just occurred to me that I didn't post the projections, so I'll do that off my phone while Austin's going through his list. But we got Jalen Brunson, 30 points, Tyrese Halliburton, 11.5 assists, Bam Adebayo, 3.5 assists, Cade Cunningham, under 7.5 assists, and then I split the units between Derrick Rose, 8.5 PA and 2.5 assists, both over. I think there's a crazy amount of value to be had today. I feel like these smaller slates are where I get to look into everything more often. But just to break down things real quick, Jalen Brunson's volume has been crazy high ever since Randall went down. This is a beautiful matchup against Detroit, who I can show the pictures here. Look at how deep Dern plays in the pick and roll. We got him in the paint here with a high pick and roll. And then again here, Brunson's already off his man and Dern's still in the paint. These are all different clips, but different plays, by the way. 2 to 4, 12-15. This is second half. Dern's in the paint. Again, he's the defender for Randall here. And then he's still basically in the paint. So he's basically daring Brunson to shoot. And for a guy that's already getting a bunch of volume and he's going to get a matchup that's going to dare him into even more volume, I think 30 points is way too low of a line. Really, the only way it's getting killed is blowout potential. But, I mean, it's the NBA. We got to run with what we got now. Adebayo's at 4.5 now that Hero was ruled out. I still like it there. The Kings can't defend handoffs and they can't defend spot-up shooting, which goes good for him. And on top of that, he's hit this 3.5 line in 13 of 17 games without Jimmy Butler. So I knew immediately that I was going to be nuking that one. Halliburton, 11.5 assists. We call him the Halley Wagon at this point because he's made us so much money. He's getting a matchup against a team that allows the second most assists in the NBA this month. I don't really think I need to say much else there. Cade, under 7.5 assists. If you guys watch the film on the Pistons, I know his usage is still super high, but the way they're running their offense is not like, hey, we're going to let Cade try and score, and then if it doesn't work, he's going to pass it to somebody that's open on the outside. Everybody's getting some sort of play drawn up for them, whether it's a Hyvee handoff or a Fontecchio pick and roll. It's not really just give the ball to Cade and then let him figure it out. So his facilitating has gone down a lot because of that. And on top of that, Monty Williams is not afraid to sit him on the first leg of back-to-backs and blowouts. I can pull it up here. Cade Cunningham, days rest, log. And we can see on days where he has 0 days rest. So Phoenix, so this was the second leg. The first leg, he only had 25 minutes. Again here versus Philly, he only had 24. Versus LA here, he only had 23. I think if you go all the way through 5 of the 7 games with a back-to-back, he's gone under 27 minutes, which obviously is like it's not good for him. So those are the 3 that I have. And then the last one I have is Derrick Rose, PA. When he gets between 14 and 22 minutes, he's 10 of 16 for the assist line. He's averaging 7 potential assists this month with his beautiful volume for the assists. And for the PA, he's 13 of 16 for his PA line at 8.5. So crazy value. I love it. That's all I got, Austin. Let's get to you here.
Yes, sir. Interesting slate for me. I was looking at my card. It's definitely different than what it usually is. Like definitely playing some different names that I haven't traditionally went after. But I mean, I love it. Ozzer Thompson starting it off. 16.5 PRA. In his new role, Beef Stew's in jail. He assaulted Drew Eubanks, so he's not in our not a problem here in the lineup. Thompson's gonna play power forward. When he gets 27 minutes, he's hitting 23 of 25 games. Obviously, in his new role, I expect that. We played him on Friday. You can't do anything about 5 fouls in 12 minutes. He was on pace. Foul trouble kills you. That could happen with any player. It's something you have to deal with the NBA, but I'm going right back to it. 16.5 PRA. The line's just way too low for what we have. Vince Williams, 11.5 points. I like 12.5 points. He's hitting three of 4 with Jaren Jackson Jr. He's just having to play a lot, man. This team has got nobody. It's a 1.5 point spread. I think the game stays close. It's a low point total, but Vince Williams is going to play 36 minutes. He's played 36 plus in like 7 straight games. I think the volume's just too good to pass up, and he's went over this line in 15 of 20, 15 of the last 20. So it's a safe line, gross spot, but I think it pays. Gross slates pay, and I think it goes hand in hand. I have Cam Thomas on the other side, 22.5 points and assists. He's had like 18 straight games with the over 25% usage. The ball's going to be in his hands. He's going to rip shots. He's going to play good minutes. He's hitting 20 of 27 when playing 30 plus minutes, which seems like a great floor. He's played it in all the games since the coaching change, besides blowouts. That, like, he had one against the Celtics where he played 25, didn't play in the fourth quarter. This one, like I said, it's a 2-point spread. It should stay competitive. I don't think either team's talented enough to really stump the other. So just kind of a gross spot, but I think it's going to go back and forth, and I think we see big starter minutes. So I really liked the spot. Then on the other side, or in the other game, I got Domantas Sabonis. That's my play of the day, under 43.5 PRA. I know there's a lot of people on this one now. It's become pretty public, but I think rightfully so, man. You're playing Miami. It's a pace down game. Bam Adebayo is a great spot against him, obviously. And I think the only way I can see this one going over is one of two things. If Sabonis comes out and he's 11 for 13, super efficient from the field, which could happen. It's part of taking unders. Or if he comes out and has like a 19 to 20 rebound game. So I don't think it's super likely. He's minus 130, under 14.5. I kind of like that under too. I think Bam can battle with him. And you and I were talking, teams that shoot a bunch of mid-range typically are really good for grabbing rebounds. Bam, obviously, is the only guy that's going to shoot the midi a ton on this team. Jimmy Butler's out. Harrow, who shoots the middies, are out. I'm kind of expecting Miami to rip threes. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a blowout at all in Sacramento. It's a pace down game. You and I also talked off the cam that Sacramento is not really a fast-paced team. They will pace down. Miami, obviously, super slow. So I just think there's a lot of ways this one goes under. And then my final play, Benedict Mathurin, 22.5 PRA. It's a 245 point total. This line is absolutely butter. He's smoked it with Aaron Nesmith out. He's smoked it with 30-plus minutes. And his rebound and assist potentials, he's leading the team in rebound chances the last 2 games starting. His assist potentials, he's 5.5 the last 2 games in that starting role with Nesmith out, which he's going to have again. Nesmith's rolled out. So I'm expecting 30-plus minutes. I think the RA chances are too good to pass up. And what I loved about his PRA is he hit this line in both the 2 games while shooting 5 of 14 and 5 of 13 from the field. So he was inefficient and still covered. I'm expecting an efficient night, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him score 20-plus points alone. So that's the 5 spots I rolled with today.
And for what it's worth, had I not already been on Hallie and Cade last night, I probably would have taken Mathurin and Oscar Thompson this morning as well. So this is a list that I can definitely co-sign.
Hell yeah, man.
And all the projections are posted on Twitter as well for anybody that's been waiting on those. It's posted on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. There we go. I think now we can get to the ladder challenge. So I know that's what everybody here has been waiting on. All right. Start from the top. Raptors and Pacers. Mathurin's line is moved. I'm pretty sure Hallie's line is moved as well. I would honestly be fine with either of them. I'd obviously prefer Hallie, but if you don't like Hallie and we need one more and Mathurin's line is still one you like, I wouldn't argue with you.
For me, honestly, Hallie's just become too public. I think it's interesting that we haven't seen it bumped some places, which you and I have talked about. I get weird vibes from it, but I like it. Like, I wouldn't take his under, but I've seen every single capper post it today. So
yeah,
that's my only fear. I know we did that with the Trae Young line where it was super popular and we got burned there. So That's my only fear is like those lines that have been super popular. You and I haven't had a ton of success on, but I'm not saying the line's going to miss, you know.
Yeah. I'll
Mathern's
take.
minus 160 too. So, I mean,
You
that's
don't
not
think
good.
is it not better anywhere else?
I can look. I don't love a minus 160, you know.
Also, for what it's worth, FanDuel finally moved that Hallie line to minus 130.
Still though, that feels like, you know what I mean? Like that's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was expecting to be like minus 170 by morning when I posted it last night. Matherin, 22.5 PRA is minus 125 on Hard Rock.
It's not, I mean, that's not terrible. That's a pretty good line.
No, we could definitely be playing that. What do you get it at?
It's crazy that he can cover a line 5 of 14 and still soar over a line with that type of upside. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna play minutes and he's leading the team in rebound chances. Carlisle obviously likes to reward guys with that. We've seen it with Neesmith prior. So I don't know. I think it makes a lot of sense.
I agree.
That game's gonna be interesting because there's a lot of props I kind of liked.
Yeah, there was somebody. Oh, so I said when I broke down the primetime game on YouTube for those who've watched it, RJ Barrett is probably my favorite Raptor player to play today. I got a parlay. I took Hallie 10 plus assists and RJ Barrett at 18 plus points at minus 111 on ESPN bet. He's 20.5 points here. I still like it. I don't love it as much. Is that one that you'd even consider putting in, or would you rather just move on?
It's not on your list. It wasn't on mine.
Yeah. I wouldn't fight you on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't hate it.
If this wasn't such a big blowout potential, I would fight you to put Jalen Brunson in this list. Oh, he's 31.5 now. Jeez. I got him at basically the same price at 29.5. All right, maybe we can't. I mean, I'd probably still play it there for anybody that's looking to play it, but somebody said Brunson first quarter points. Brunson's weird in the first quarter. Like he
is odd in the first quarter. I feel like he kind of likes to get his guys the ball a little bit, see how they're gonna play some games. You know what I mean?
It's just like I don't know, some games, yeah, kind of like you're saying. He either takes over from the very start or he just kind of like chills out and then second quarter takes every shot under the sun.
Yeah, or like I think that it might be that what game was it? Click on that Houston one. What did he do in Houston?
Oh, that was the one that he started like 2 for 10.
Yeah, there's one where he like came out and dropped like 18 in the third quarter and like still had a good game and like obviously that's what Jalen Brunson
that was the one because that was the one that I got screwed on, that I was pissed, and then I got screwed by Shea the next day on the same thing. But
I would probably want to play his full if I was gonna play. You know what I mean? If we were gonna play Brunson, I think I'd rather go full game just because he's shown that like if his guys are cold, he'll come out and just cook.
Yeah. What else? What else do we? I like Cade under. You liked Thompson. I could get behind putting Thompson in, honestly.
Check out Ozer's PR line. I was eyeing his PR versus PRA like a ton, man. I ultimately went PRA just because he's had a ton of games with 5+, but like that PR line's interesting too.
What's his assist line? Oh, they don't even have an assist line up.
Go to Outlier real quick. And check out him when he plays 27+, which he would have soared over 27 against Orlando, but foul trouble, which, I mean, foul trouble can happen to every player. I just think it's unlikely we see.
But he was guarding Banchero that game. He's guarding Precious Achiuwa this game. We'll be fine.
And my thing is, like, how likely is it to a guy foul trouble 2 games in a row? You know what I mean? Like, obviously it can happen. I'm probably going to get burned for saying that, but.
Coach probably ripped into him.
Dude, and they were like bad fouls. Like some of them were like rookie type fouls, which I mean those are due to happen, but put it 16.5.
I was about to say, Jesus, that's crazy.
Dude, that's green, bro. Like
that's a lot of green. So how many assists is he even getting?
They're very like up and down. Like he'll have games with 0, he'll have games with 5, you know, like
yeah.
I liked it. I saw he basically was getting 2. And that's all you needed. So I was kind of rolling the dice because, like, if he gets 2, I'm going to be happy. But if he gets 5, it could save me, you know?
Yeah. So the PR is the same. It's just this one game. You got saved by assists. The other 2, he also missed PRA as well. Somebody
That's
saying
yeah.
Oster 5.5 rebounds good too. Yeah, that was one that I saw Travis post. Made me think about taking it. 21 to 25.
I can't knock that.
I'd say we could run PRA. I'm sure it's cheaper than 16 and a, or than minus 140 somewhere.
Yeah, I would assume. I don't. It's 17.5 on some places. So
Yeah. Somebody asked if we post a ladder. That's what we're cooking up right now. Brooklyn and Memphis, dude. That Derrick Rose line is something crazy. What do they have it at here? They don't even have it on DraftKings.
books are slacking, man.
I know. What do you want to? I know you don't want to play Derrick Rose.
The Derrick Rose, I think, is decent. It gives me Maxi Kleber vibes, so I can't sit here and be like, "Oh, that's great," because like we played him. It's just one of those spots where you either look like you're just sharp as shit, or you look like an asshat. You know?
Yeah.
There's no in between.
Just this is 8 of 11 at home with 14 or more minutes.
Is he for sure gonna get minutes?
Since he got back from injury, we can pull it up. 15, 12, 16, 16, 14. So I put a floor of 14 minutes.
Gosh. I mean, that's tough ladder, bro. He's not even gonna, like it's a good play. I would not take the under.
I was not even expecting to consider it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when we played Kleber, he at least we knew was gonna start. Like,
yeah.
I think the line's good though, but
all right. I'm gonna because that. Should we just move on?
Yeah, I mean, the Vince Williams line's good, but it's pretty juiced. I don't think we can play.
I forgot about Vince Williams. People keep trying to pitch me Vince Williams over the last couple weeks for points or assists or whatever. It's just tough because I watch him play and I'm like,
he's not.
He's skilled. Like, he has the potential. He's very athletic. Like, I don't think he's a bad player, but it's just hard for me to see like the offensive weapon now. Like, he's like, for me, he's like what Kuminga was when he first came into the league.
Right. Well, watching this Grizzly team, like just the last couple weeks, they're playing him as like a point forward almost. Like, he brings the ball up a ton.
Yeah,
like,
no, his usage is nice. Yeah, wait, why Bam isn't out, is he?
No, Butler. It's Butler Harrell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Heat players that we target with those two out are Duncan Robinson points and what's it called? Bam Adebayo assists. Austin, why don't you do hockey, bro?
I don't think I've watched a hockey game in my entire life. I got a jersey just because the jersey was fire, but
I didn't know that there was a second division hockey league.
Huh?
There's a team here in Cincinnati. I went to a game yesterday.
I don't think it's a second division, is it? I think that's just like a
they have like a stadium and everything.
Yeah, it's probably like the 18-year-olds. There's like a hockey team in Portland.
ECHL.
I don't think it's like, I think it's like minor leagues, like it's like the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Second division. That's that's minor leagues. Is that not the same thing?
That makes it sound like a little bit more impressive than it is. Yeah, it's minor league hockey. You know what I mean? Second division, you're comparing it like second division, like soccer is not the same as minor league hockey. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Like,
but yeah, I went to the game and I was like, all right, I can see why these guys aren't in the NHL.
I was gonna say, let's not give them too much. Yeah, it's like double A. Yeah, people are cooking you for second division. Yeah.
Well, I don't watch hockey. How am I supposed to know?
I was gonna say, you're making it sound like they're like Premier League players.
I guess there's no promotion relegation. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the board. But yeah, Vince Williams it's a tough for me to get a read on him. Why do we? Oh, because somebody asked you watch hockey. I was like, how do we get to hockey?
This Heat game is interesting. I like the Bam assist. I wish we could have got that 3.5 line.
Me too, bro. I low-key almost texted you last night, and I was like, dude, can we just post a ladder now with Bam assists? I didn't expect Hero to get ruled out, but still.
Yeah.
Jesus, minus 230.
I also love Hero with Bam for the assists, I feel like Duncan? Bam gets 2 to Hero every game.
Oh, without Hero, it just means, what's his face?
Duncan.
Duncan Robinson. Yeah. 16.5. Easy. Easy.
I'm telling you, Caleb Martin's going to have a game. Him or Jaquez, one of them will play good. The thing with the Heat, though, is like it could be Nikola Jovic who comes out and just cooks, you know? Like,
And why am I looking? No, I don't want RA. With Hero out, he was 10 of 17. Let's see how many minutes he was getting without Butler and filtered out that way. He was getting 30. So let's say 30 minutes for Duncan Robinson without Tyler Hero. That's green.
yeah, that is green too.
I would 100% back a ladder with Duncan Robinson. I'm going to be honest.
17 from him.
Bro, I was going to ladder him and Bam. Like, instead of posting the traditional ladder, I was going to do like Bam 4 assists, Duncan 15 points, Bam 5 assists, Duncan 20 points.
Are the Heat pretty decent to catch and shoot? Or the Kings? Are they?
Oh, they're one of the league's worst.
I could probably get behind it then. Last 30 days, they've been bad.
Yeah, last 10 games. Oh, that's what? Dude, sometimes these change. Like, you'd expect it not to change drastically over the course of like 5 games, but sometimes they do. Apparently, the Kings got way better the last 5 games against catch and shoot.
I know Duncan dominates against teams like the Bucks and stuff like that, but
yeah, it's just any team that's bad against the handoff, which is the Kings are. Let me pull that part up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say no on that. I think I would rather target something like Halliburton, Oz or Thompson, that type of.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Kings are allowed the third highest score frequency off handoffs in the NBA. Let's check something out for you.
Jovic is out. Wow, they're very short-handed. I didn't know Jovic.
Who else is gonna be on the end of these handoffs, bro? Jaquez does not run the handoff game.
Caleb Martin, bro, they were running Jaquez at the 1 when Jimmy got ruled out. That final 6 minutes of the game when he got ejected, Jaquez was bringing that shit up, dude.
I 100% believe that.
Now, dude, that offense looked so bad. I don't want to have any props in that game for points. I think we just stay away.
Bro, he has 2, 3, 4, 5th highest frequency of plays run in the handoff.
Garrison Matthews is up there.
Yeah, that one doesn't surprise me.
How?
Because, bro, that's all he does.
I see him catch and shoot. I never see him do shit off the handoff. Guess it's a small sample, though. He doesn't play a ton of minutes.
Yeah, half a possession per game.
Usually when my guys sub, I'm not paying attention to him, you know? He subs for Trae Young. I usually turn that shit off.
If we don't put Duncan Robinson in the ladder, he's absolutely going in the lotto. I'll tell you that much.
I definitely could get behind that. I just think there's better plays for ladder.
Fair enough. All right, we'll run Duncan then. Has Sabonis' line moved much since you played it?
43.5 minus 120. Is it 42.5 now?
43.5 minus 145.
That's playable, man. But I just think the game's going to be such a slow pace.
It probably will be.
You know what I mean? Like I said, there's just way too many ways it could go under for me.
Let's check something. No, not log. Oh wait, actually I can check this on PvP. Yeah, wow, that's already really slow. To get with that much slower is wild.
8.
Oh, that's all time. Hold up. I was like, that's
I was gonna say that's insane.
All right, that makes way more
sense. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually
oh my god.
8 points.
We can check combinations too. Let me go to Miami. Hero, Butler. Yeah, let's see when all 3 of them are off. When all 3 are off, the offensive rating goes down a lot.
Rightfully so.
Let me get rid of Lowry. Nobody cares about Lowry. Yeah, that's low though.
Also, can we talk about something real quick? The
Let's hear it.
Philadelphia 76ers might have had the worst NBA rotation I've ever seen for a team that's a fifth seed. They subbed
Well, they're not a
Buddy,
fifth seed. Okay, no, let's get
bro.
one thing clear. Without Embiid, they're not a fifth seed.
Yeah,
Stop it.
they had Cameron Payne. They subbed at the 4-minute mark. They were up at this point. Cam Payne, Kyle Lowry, Maxey came off, Buddy came off, Kelly Oubre, Paul Reed, and Nick Batum were their 5 out there. And that was the worst 5 I've ever seen run basketball together. Like,
Giving JB Bickerstaff a run for his money.
oh my gosh, bro.
Dude,
I
the
was just
Cavs rotations are horrible.
some of these coaches, it's like, how do you come up with that rotation?
There was some Cavs beat reporter that basically there was a game where Niang got way more minutes than Dean Wade. And it was like, at the time you're watching, it was like, okay, like they both kind of fill the same role. But then this reporter basically filled out like every role that they fill. It's like Dean Wade is way, way better and more efficient than Georges Niang. So it's like, why is Niang getting double the minutes that Dean Wade gets? Speaking of, Dean Wade actually has one of the best defensive ratings in the NBA, which I did not expect.
They had him clamping Giannis one game.
I know. But yeah, Hero and Butler being off the court is not good for Miami, clearly.
I think we stay away from that from the latter perspective, personally, but
All right, so let's go back to the main menu. So eliminate this game. We're probably not playing anything from this game. So we got Thompson, Mathurin, Halliburton, and maybe Brunson. We can still find 30 plus somewhere. Those are probably our options.
I would say those are our 4 as well. I think Ozzer is probably my favorite play today.
I'd probably rather have Osser over Brunson.
You think?
Like personally, I'd rather have Brunson, but I know you like Osser more, and I think I like Osser more than you like Brunson.
Fair. I mean, I don't dislike Brunson today at all. I do like him against Detroit traditionally. Like, he's had some really good games. I mean, I don't know. Ozzer's just like his hit rate's so good. It's obviously he could come out and grab 2,000 4 minutes again, and that'll do it. But
Chase was telling me to check my DMs. Let's see what
if Ozzer plays 30 minutes, he's hitting 13 of 14 games. I mean, come on, bro. Throw that thing in StatMuse real quick. Look what he's done, like his last 6 games or something.
Who, Thompson?
Yeah.
He's pretty consistently had 28 to 20 or 27 to 28 minutes. I'm pretty sure. I think he had one with 35, and that's why everybody jumped on it last game.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's playing more than that.
No, look, 27, 27, 28, 27, 20.
Oh, okay, yeah, 35.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we hop on and he foul trouble.
Yeah. Chase, I see your message. I'm not going to say anything yet because I don't want the value to be killed because I know nobody's going to be taking it until the slate's done tonight. But that is a great fucking look.
You're just going to tease people like that? It's fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Now they got, as soon as the slate's over, they got something to be excited for because I don't think that line is moving too much. Mathurin just moved to 23.5. Thompson, PR moved to PRA is still standing strong. So yeah, I'd say we can go Osser. Not gonna lie, I do like Hallie more than Mathurin. Let me say this.
I'd play Hallie too. I like both. I just like
I'm curious your answer on this. If Hallie wasn't public, let's say you were the first person in the world to decide their pets tonight, would you prefer Hallie or Mathurin?
Honestly, Mathurin. Just like if you type in Benedict Mathurin's last 2 games real quick, go to StatMuse and just pull him up so we can see him. His potentials, I mean, he's had 13.8 potentials in those 2 games. He's played like shit, bro. 5 of 14, 2 games in a row. And he's able to still cover 22.5 PRA. Like that, I mean, that's a crazy line to me. When he plays 30 minutes, he's absolutely soared. I just think it's like, for me, it's safer. But I like Halliburton. 11.5 assists for any player is a lot. 12 of them is what you need. So,
yeah.
But it's a great line. There's a reason it's public because it's obviously a great line.
Here's
You
my back
don't
and
see
forth.
5 for 14 2 times in a row covering a line with ease.
What was that rotation looking like?
In a blowout, too.
That's Mavs. Toppin, McConnell, Jalen Smith, Ben Shepherd.
Yeah,
I didn't even know Doug McDermott went to Indiana.
There's not a lot of guys that can take his minutes in that group, you know?
I think my main concern is the fact that Toronto doesn't foul. And I know that he's somebody that likes to get to the line.
Yeah, fair.
That's my one and only thing that kept me from double dipping Hallie and Mathurin.
For me, it's like he's you're a Mathurin guy. You know he's a better.
Love Mathurin.
You know he's more efficient than what he's shown
Would
in
you-
last two games. You don't usually see a guy that shoots that inefficient cover a line with ease like that. So that's why I had to play it. But like I said, I'm not going to talk you off Halliburton. If you like it, I'll write it. I think both are great plays.
That's nuts.
Bro, like look at the minute and like how is he not getting 30 minutes tonight? Obviously bullshit can happen, but looking at the guys available with Nesmith out, I don't see how he doesn't get 30 minutes. I don't.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It's
like
tough.
do
Because
his home
it's one of
logs,
those things where I have every reason to play it.
do his home logs.
His home logs are not. I remember his home splits being crazy last season.
You can't tell me I didn't have a good play here. I feel like I kind of cooked.
No, you absolutely did. It's not even about which play is good and which one isn't. It's about deciding. How about this? Well, so Thompson's already in chat. Vote.
I am 100% open to playing Hallie. I want that.
No, I'm open to playing Matthew
I
too.
like the line a lot.
I completely agree. That's why I'm saying we leave it up to the chat. So chat, or let me see if we can get the voting together on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for saying Benny and then him missing and everyone hate me.
I think
Jalen Smith is also out too.
Jalen Smith hasn't been playing though, I don't think.
Dude, how does Mather not grub rebounds against these guys?
He has. I said in the the video that his potential is actually looking really, really good. Dude, I need to
13.8 in the last two games, bro. Like that's insane for Matherin.
I need to figure out how to,
because they won't put Toppin at the 3, right? That's the only guy who can steal a run. You think though? That's a weird lineup. Toppin, Siakam, Turner.
I mean, if they're out running transition, it's not really going to matter too much. If they just want guys that are going to rebound and run, but I guess it's going to depend on how the game goes.
Fair. I'm totally cool playing Hallie if that's what everyone wants. If that's the spot, I'm cool with that. I think it's a good play.
Yeah, I still don't know how to run polls on what's it called?
StreamYard.
Twitch.
Oh.
Maybe I have to go live through Twitch. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know. All right, we're going to have to do it in chat then. All right, starting from this comment from Kevin, we're going to start voting Matherin 22.5 PA or Halliburton 11.5 PA, and we'll start now.
You can make a poll on YouTube.
While you count up the votes, I'll see if I can figure out YouTube.
Hallie's just so public, you know it's going to be him. Okay, they're starting to come in. 1, 2. I see 4 so far. I just think both can soar, so I'm cool playing either of them.
I'm good. That's kind of why I just left up the chat and
you know what I mean. Like I'm not.
I was like, I can go either way. Okay, yeah, I couldn't figure. I think since we do it through StreamYard, it doesn't matter. All right, have you been counting, or should I count it up?
I have not been counting. Sorry.
All right, 1 Hallie, 1 Matherin, 2 Hallie, 3 Hallie, 4 Hallie, 5 Hallie, 5 Matherin's 2, 5 3, 5 4, 6 4, 6 5, 6 6, 7 6, 8 6, 8 7, 8 8, 8 9. Matherin takes the lead with a late run.
Wow, Mav did catch a lead. Halliburton's tough. Is that a vote?
Yeah, I don't know if he's saying
Come on,
that's
man.
like a tough read or he's like, oh, Hallie's nice. All right, 9-9. This is a close one, chat. We're not double counting votes, so nobody try that shit.
We'll go to 15.
10-9. Let's go up here and slam both of them.
I agree, man. I wouldn't mind an SGP.
Should we just water both of them down?
You think we could put Hallie 10.5,
10,
Benny?
11-10, 12-10. If it wins by 1, if it's 15-14, then we'll do that. 13-10. Got to scroll up, make sure we're not double counting anybody's votes. Matt. Who's Matt? Oh, Matt. 13-11. 13-12. 14-12.
I know you.
14-13.
Oh,
Next vote decides it. 14-14. All right, we're gonna water both them down then.
That you can't tell me that's not funny, bro.
That was funny.
Kevin Chen 15-14, Matherin sharp.
That's 15-15 right there, by the way, by KP.
Yeah, this is neck and neck, bro. This is literally like 50% each.
I know.
Why don't we SGP and put them together?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Just hope Hallie's dishing to Benedict. We're going to be hyped every time we're checking the real app and you see Halliburton assist, Matherin 2.
Every time that happens, bro, we're going to act like we won.
Yeah, you and I are going to be like, let's go.
They're not giving me all. Oh, no. Here we go. Okay, I was about to say, there's no way they're not giving me alt PRA for Matherin.
I feel like we could SGP them.
They aren't, bro. They're only giving me alt PR. Are you serious? That's a joke.
No way.
Yeah, I'm only seeing alt PR. We can do, what's his assist at? We'll just do the math from there.
Yeah, I'm only seeing that too. Damn.
Yeah. All right, we can do PR. I mean, we can also check FanDuel and shit too.
Well, FanDuel didn't even have Benedict up on PRA.
So Hallie 10 assists and Matherin 18 PR would be plus 185 with Thompson. Let me see if I go double for Hallie, if it changes anything. No, it does not. I can check. Let's check FanDuel.
Yeah, that's shitty. We're not doing that. 3 legs like that.
Is that not exactly what we're talking about doing?
No, but I thought we would be able to get like a better, I don't know, better payout than 185. If we're going to have a third variable, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Let's come back here. Do they even have all PRA here?
Well, they don't have Matherin's props up for PRA, so.
Love that. All right. What other sites offer alt PRAs?
I agree. They shouldn't put Toppin at the 3. If they do that, we're just bad luck.
We can check it. No, I have so much trouble with ESPN Bet.
Check Bet365.
I don't think Bet365 offers alt lines for what's it called? PRA. We'd have to do alt points, which I guess we could do, but I'd like the rebounds in there.
Yeah, I'd like his PR at worst.
We could run. God, that's annoying.
Matherin's PR is 21.5 on ESPN Bet. This 22.5 line's good, man.
Let me see if I can figure out ESPN Bet, because it really fights with me on making parlays. But they probably have the best SGP odds, just because it's like, for whatever reason.
It's because less people are on it. It's new.
Probably. But let's see. Matherin. Let's points, rebounds, and assists. All right. There's no alt for point, rebounds, and assists, so that's fun. Or PR. I think DraftKings might be our only option.
Well, let's just either Benny or Hallie and call it a day and pair with Oster because I think we like them both. It's what we have to do.
Oh, this sucks. I don't understand why you can't just buy a point of PRA. I feel like if you should be able to do it for points, you should be
People
able to
are
do it
saying
for PRA.
Oster moved. No chance.
For who?
There's
For
no
who?
way for Oster.
I'm still looking at it.
No, I am too. We can run Hallie assist, then I won't be double exposed.
I'll be triple exposed. So I have him in the YouTube lay too.
Oh, damn.
Let's just run Benny.
Let's run Hallie then, gang. I don't want the double exposure.
Oh, I mean, if we do it this way, we're preparing for double exposure anyways.
Yeah, but Oster's hitting, so that's why I'm confident in him.
I'm really annoyed about this.
Two
Let me
of the
see.
3 of these are currently suspended on Hard Rock. Jeez.
This is annoying. Yeah, Chase saying we can use a 30% boost. Let's see something. Let's do Hallie 10 assists. Now let's go Hallie double. So that would give us better value, I think. I'd hope. What would Mathurin 10 points get us to? 15 points to get us to plus 115. God, that's such a big difference.
Facts. Reggie wants a coin flip. Well, you got a coin near you, gang?
What?
I said it's time for a coin flip. I agree. Heads is Benny. Tails is Hallie.
Benedict, wait.
What's your suggestion, brother?
Chase sent me a DM saying it's plus 190 if we do Barrett 15.5 points, Tyrese double, and Mathurin 22.5 PRA. And that's the 30% boost gets it to well over plus 200. What I'm trying to figure out is
where is he doing that at?
Bet365. I'm on it right now.
Okay.
I think it's because it's an SGP though, so we wouldn't be able to run Oster.
I mean, I like this game. Oster field goal attempts at 3.5. I don't know where you're getting that at, but that's
Hard Rock has field goal attempts. It's actually super nice.
That seems free as air too. His line's at 9.5 points. You know what I mean?
Oh, I figured out how he got Barrett. So I put these two plus 190 in a slip.
Oh, field goal
by 3%. Okay, RJ Barrett at 15.5 is kind of bare.
Rock, paper, scissors on stream. I'm dead. Oster is air, bro. I know you like that one.
RJ versus the Pacers. He's hit in every career game except 2.
Yeah, I saw that. I almost played him earlier. I'd play that. We're just dragging it on. We got to decide. The slate's about to start in an hour and a half.
All right, so 20 wins 70. That means we can do.
You got to show the slip. We're looking at your face.
Oh shit! I did not realize that. All right, so here's what it would look like.
We've been staring at you for the last 20.
Hey, don't complain too much.
I was getting cooked. Well, I need some merch, bro. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I had someone.
We can arrange for that.
Yeah. Well, you've been
you
telling
RJ for 15 plus. It's still Chase is on the show. We need to get Chase host these at this point. He carries these. All right, RJ 15 plus. Oh, I need to add everything back. God damn. Let's get math back in it.
I'd love some injury news where you and I can do another nuke and bankroll build a little bit. That's what these streams are so nice for, Will. You and I are able to find so much shit right when the injury.
Oh, I know. All right, let's get the location figured out. So yeah, this goes 20. Let me refresh this since this is being annoying. Why? I promise my location is fine. If we boost by, okay, it's not letting me show the boost by 30%, but we should be fine. Should we do this or is this cheating?
I mean, it's available to a lot of people, is it not?
If we're basically, like, I know we're not, but we're basically just running Mathurin as plus 200.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is good. I would want to put more than $20 on this personally, but
All right, let's do it.
yeah, let's run it. What's 200 run that up to? Might be a good day for you.
Oh,
and me to
that
hammer-
runs it up to 650.
Oh yeah, no shit, add a 0. This might be a good day for you and I to run a little nuke job, William.
Oh, I can't add the 30% boost now though.
Oh, cause is it only max of 20 or what?
No, it's since I used it for that leg.
Oh shit.
I assume there's a max though. All right. Well, anyways, here's a ladder challenge, guys. If you're on DFS, run Mathurin and Osser. But yeah, so I basically just double dipped the YouTube lay and then added Mathurin PRA.
Yeah, his RA is a good look too. If anyone's wanting to play that on DFS and they don't have his PRA available, we like both those. But yeah, if you're on DFS only, play Osser and Benedict Mathurin. Those are the two we were gonna play. Our goal is to hit this, so we're trying to find the best ways to hit it long term, doing it legit. So you guys see it all on stream.
Bam and Duncan give us plus 375 if we want a lotto. What would we want on top of that?
Hold on. You didn't ask for my bullshit prop of the day that's gonna hit.
Oh yeah. Oh, do that.
I've been money on these. Absolutely printing on these. Today, Vince Williams. I need you to pull up his 3-point made.
Isn't he on your main list?
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
1.5 3-points
Don't
made.
shoot now.
1.5. That's a different line.
Oh, okay.
1.5 3-point makes against the Brooklyn Nets. Let me check if the odds moved real quick. Plus 110. You get plus check. I'm like very solid with this one. It was between him or Mr. Dick.
Mr. Dick. I actually really don't like Grady Dick's matchup today.
7.5 points though, bro. He's cold. They need to get him more minutes. He's better than what he's been playing.
You're Grady Dick?
Yeah, they need to find a way.
What's crazy to me is his finishing around the rim has been really, really nice.
Dude, his mid-range game is smooth too. Like he looks like a good
He's
player.
gotten so much better since he was drafted.
He needs more playing time, in my opinion. But you remember what Fat Joe said on draft night?
No.
I'm not gonna say it then. I'm gonna have hella people saying pause.
All right, let me get this up on Pickett. Austin, you can start thinking of what you want for this lotto because I'm telling you right now, Bam and Duncan are going in it. You only got 4 games, so
I'm looking. I think Cam Thomas 25 plus is likely. I literally envisioned last night. I had a dream. No, I'm not kidding, bro. I had a dream that I watched him live drop 30 today.
I'm down for that. I almost took him last game because I was like, Cam Thomas is over. It was like plus 265. He's plus 265 for 25 plus, and it's like, I don't care. Like, I know there's some drama going around with like he unfollowed the team and stuff on social media, but also like he shouldn't be plus 200 to score 25.
No, exactly, not at all. He could do this.
I like the value on 25 plus way better than his straight line at 19.5. Because it's like if there really is no controversy, that's where the line should be.
I got his PA at 22.5 even line, and now it's 23.5 even line. So I like that line too. But I think his points. I mean, I love this spot, and it works because we don't really have too much action in this spot. So or in this game.
So if for people that can't get this in, should I tell them to do
Ozer.
Matherin and Osser?
Yeah, they're all over too. So
Yeah. Pair Osser PRA and Matherin PRA as a 2-leg. All right, there we go. It is now posted to Pickett. If anybody's not on Pickett, use code DRProfit at the top or code Austin. You join. It's free to join. It's free to follow both of us. It's the most functional bet tracking and bet capper following app there is in the space, and you get between $3 and $100 just to join. Again, it's free, so they're giving you money just to go download the app. If you use one of our codes, you can see our ticker now down at the bottom. It tracks all your bets. It syncs with your sportsbook directly and tracks your bets for you. You don't have to input anything manually, and it'll tell you exactly how much you won or lost in any given day. If you go look at my account, you'll see humble, what is it? Plus 125 units on the account. So it's a nice way for us to establish credibility as well for those who are looking for that kind of thing with us or other cappers that they are on the fence about trusting. With that being said, that's posted on there. Make sure you go check it out. And now let's get to this lotto. Duncan, 20 ball. Bam Adebayo, 5 assists. Plus 1420. This should be like plus 600. No, not plus 800.
that looks good.
That looks really fucking good, dude. Oh, I forgot. So what I'm doing now, since I'm doing the YouTube primetime picks, I'm putting 1 unit on the primetime parlays and then half a unit on the lottos.
Dropping the units down a little bit,
Yeah, because now it's like, dude, if I like go like 4 and 2 on my straights, I'm still losing units if I miss 2 parlays and I'm not expected to hit anyways.
No, that's fair.
All right, so 50 to win 760. I'm going to check FanDuel to make sure that the odds aren't better there before I lock that in. But feels like a great day. Let's get this posted to Twitter.
Fellas, make sure you follow us on Pickett. Follow us on Twitch. We are streaming from there.
Yes. The more I figure out Twitch, the more we're going to do some more exclusive Twitch things. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that, make sure you go follow us on there. We will make sure that you don't regret it. Austin, okay, props. I have a dream.
You guys can use our codes, Austin or Dr. Profit, on virtually any DFS app. So we appreciate you guys supporting us, letting us be able to do this for you guys daily. We're going to continue bringing them daily. I hope you guys enjoy them. I'm excited for this slate, man.
Dude, it's going to be so much fun. I'm just making sure that we're getting the best line for this lotto, and then we'll sign this thing off. Who was the last leg? Cam Thomas.
I'm putting Grady Dick and freaking Vince Williams 1.53s in a little lay right now.
So, yeah, dude, this is plus 1270 on FanDuel, and we're getting plus 1420 on 365. I'm locking that in. Let's go. Let's go. Get a nice odds boost on 365 for day 1. All right, make sure you guys show some love on Twitter as well. I just posted it there. And yeah, Lotto's locked. Ladder's locked. I think that's everything that you guys are here for.
Let's have a day, fellas.
Let's do it. Appreciate you as always, Austin. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Good luck today.